everyone, so let's move towards our today's topic, which is
stomach. Okay, now we have already discussed about the abdominal regions and esophagus as well. Now in this lecture we will gonna talk about stomach. Now in Urdu, stomach is like जिसे हम पेट कहते हैं उर्दू में, and what it is like J shape in structure, and it is a digestive organ which help in digestive process. It also act as a reservoir for food, and many food, a large amount of food is stored here, and that food is treated with the hydrochloric acid and digestive enzyme which are released by the gastric glands, and that digestive enzyme, that hydrochloric acid will act together, and they will act on the food which help in the further digestion process. Now the stomach is also called as gaster, that's why it is also called as gastric glands and so on, and it is also known as belly. Now where it is located on the left side of the abdomen, and it is present just behind the costal margin. Okay, now what is costal margin? As you all know that the ribs, the 7, 8, 9, 10 ribs are 7, 8, 9, 10, they are together attached with the sternum, and inferiorly the ribs are attached with the sternum, and they are curved in shape, and that is called as costal margin. Now behind that costal margin, or if you see the ribs and the stomach only in a human body, you will see that stomach is present inside, a little bit inside the rib cage, just below the diaphragm, so you can also see that as well. Now what are the openings, what are the borders, what are the curvatures, what are the surfaces, what are the parts of stomach? These are very much important, and today we will discuss about that thing. First of all, curvature, openings. Okay, now openings are also called as orifice means openings. Okay, so there are two types of opening: cardiac opening and pyloric opening. Now the cardiac opening, what is cardiac opening? As you know that above stomach heart is present, obviously diaphragm is present, then obviously heart is present. हार्ट ऊपर मौजूद होता है, स्टमक के नीचे मौजूद नहीं होता, इतना तो आपको पता है. Now what happened? The easiest way is to memorize that the upper orifice, the upper opening of the stomach is called as cardiac opening. Now what it is, what the function of this opening? The opening of the cardiac opening will connect the stomach, will connect the esophagus to the stomach, and the pyloric opening, the pyloric orifice, which is in the lower end of the stomach, will connect the stomach to the duodenum. Okay, now we will discuss about the parts, we will discuss about the curvatures, but the point is, which I forgot to tell you, that you have to remember that which opening is present at which level. So the cardiac orifice, the cardiac opening which connecting the esophagus to the stomach, is present at the level of T11, thoracic 11 vertebrae, T11 vertebrae, and the pyloric orifice which is connecting the duodenum and the stomach, that is present at the level of L1 vertebrae. Okay, sometimes if the person is look guys, it's very important to clear you that in different person, in every person, the shape, the size of stomach is a little bit different. Why? Because obviously कुछ लोग मोटे होते हैं, कुछ लोग पतले होते हैं, कुछ लोग मोटे होते हैं तो उनका स्टमक का साइज जो है, शेप है, वो डिफरेंट होगा थोड़ा सा. So that is due to, we can say that the pyloric cardiac opening will remain at the level of the T11, but the pyloric orifice can be at the level of L1 or L2 or L3 as well. Okay, now move towards the curvature. Now as you know that the stomach is J shape, oblique in position, lies in the left abdominal cavity, left side of the abdominal cavity. Now what happened, if you see this, if you see any diagram, or if you see the structure of the stomach, you will easily see that there are curves on the right side as well. There is a curve on the right side as well as on the left side. The surface of the curve which is present on the right side, the surface of the curve, the surface of the stomach which is present on the left side is greater, and that's why it is curved, that's why it is called as curvature. And the size, the diameter, the surface area is larger, that's why it is called as greater curvature. And on the opposite side, that means right side, the surface area of the curve is small, that is why it's called as lesser curvature. Now moving further, I would like to tell you something which is very important. As you know that in cardia, in heart, we have studied that the heart is covered by a pericardial cavity, and we have studied that the lungs is covered by a pleural cavity. The sac-like structure is covering the lungs, that is called as pleural cavity. And if I talk about if I talk about heart, a sac-like structure is present, that is called as pericardium. Same like that, the whole abdomen is covered by a lining, by a sac-like structure, and that is called as peritoneal. Now there are two layers, some layers, and those layers are forming folds. There are some layers of peritoneal cavity, peritoneum, which are forming folds, and that folds are called as omentum. This is very important point for exam point of view. Omentum. Now omentum are of two types. One is lesser omentum and another is greater omentum. The lesser omentum will connect the stomach to the ascending colon, and the greater omentum will connect the stomach and the liver to the duodenum. Okay, sorry, I'm repeating again. The greater omentum will connect the stomach to the transverse colon, and the lesser omentum will connect the stomach to the duodenum. Okay, stomach and the duodenum to the liver. The lesser omentum will connect the stomach and the duodenum to the liver. You have to remember this point, which is important regarding momentum. Now move again towards the lesser curvature. Lesser curvature will provide the attachment. Like I said, lesser omentum will attach with the lesser omentum will attach with the stomach, as well as it is connected with the liver as well. Now on the stomach, the lesser curvature is the area of the stomach. So like I said, the lesser omentum will provide the attachment to the lesser curvature. Obviously lesser omentum will attach to the stomach, so the part of the stomach is called as lesser curvature. The lesser curvature is a part of stomach which provides the attachment to the lesser omentum. Same like that, greater curvature will provide the attachment to the greater omentum. It's very simple. Now we will talk about the blood supply, but to remember the shortcut, I am telling you here as well, that L for lesser curvature, okay, L for left gastric artery. So lesser curvature is supplied by left gastric artery. Greater curvature is on the left side, okay, and the lesser curvature is on the right side. Greater curvature is called as is supplied by right gastric artery. Okay, if you remember the shortcut for lesser curvature, L for left gastric artery, you will easily remember that greater curvature will be supplied by right gastric artery. Now parts. Before parts, I forgot to tell you that the greater curvature is 5 times longer than the lesser curvature. Now before moving towards the part, we are ending this part of the lecture, and we will discuss about the parts of the stomach, blood supply and the nerve supply in the next part. Till then, work hard, study hard, and good luck. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you.